I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This is a 1973 Kawai that is recently complete and available. So it's a KG-3, I believe, KG-3C, which is 6 foot, great size. If you've watched my channel at all, you know I'm a big fan of size in pianos because I like power and I like bass and I like tone. And just the bigger the piano gets, the better the tone. In fact, in my opinion, the reason that you see 9-foot pianos when you go to like a concert hall, you see a big giant 9-foot piano on the stage, is not for volume. They're probably miking it anyway. It's for tone. Part of it might also be show because it looks amazing too. But the bigger the piano, the richer the tone, the better feedback for the pianist. I mean, the better experience for everybody all around. 6 feet is not 9 feet, but 6 feet is great. 6 feet is a really good size for any living room. Small enough that it's not going to be ridiculously huge like a 9-foot would be. Only crazy people have 9-foot pianos in their living room, like us. But still, it's so not huge for a living room, but still not so small that it lacks power and the kinds of things that you want out of a larger piano. Okay, this particular piano, so Kawai, I'm a big fan of Kawai. I've worked on Kawai for literally decades now. It's almost been 30 years that I've been working on pianos, and a good chunk of that, there was a 10-year stint where I did all of the pianos in East Provo, Utah for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and they were buying Kawai almost exclusively, I think, for a number of decades. So a lot of these pianos that I worked on, it was 150 pianos that I was responsible for keeping maintained and tuned and regulated and all of that. So it might have been over 150 of them. So I got to know these Kawais intimately over that 10-year period. And I was already, frankly, a fan of Kawai before that. This would have been 2000 to 2010. So I was already obviously well acquainted with Kawai and a big fan by that point. But that really just kind of solidified my respect for what Kawai does as a manufacturer. They're of course Japanese. That probably goes without saying. Kawai and Yamaha were kind of the first two. Yamaha came first as the first non-Western manufacturer that made something that's actually really respectable. That would have been in the mid-60s, that like 1966, that Kawai really started to, or sorry, Yamaha started to have a product that was not just respectable, but actually really competitive, and started to take a massive dent in American and European manufacturing. And then Kawai came shortly thereafter. So like late 60s is when you start seeing Kawais that are really good. And this one is a 1973, so well within that window. And a piano this age, it definitely doesn't need to be rebuilt, but for sure a refurbishing is in order. And so that's what we've done. We did a full refurbishing, and it's a very, very lengthy checklist that we put these pianos through to make sure that everything's functioning correctly and everything is back to proper pinning and proper regulation, proper cleanliness. You can see this piano is very clean. It wasn't when we got it, but it sure is now. And leveling the keys and regulating the action, making everything function correctly. So needless to say, this is not a quick turnaround list that we put these pianos through overnight or in a day or whatever. This is a lengthy process that takes lots of time and skill and checking and redo this and let's change that, and I think the proof's in the piano. Cosmetically, this piano is totally refinished, so it should be. It should, as far as I know, before this video I didn't go over it with a fine-tooth comb, but it should be an A or an A+ cosmetically. We do all of the refinishing here in-house, and there's a team of refinishers, and they are very good at what they do. The head refinisher has been refinishing pianos for about 40 years now. He's of course very experienced and very talented, at refinishing, and there again, this piano bears out his talent. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else I need to say. Probably just play it. Good bass. Let's see what this piano can do. Yeah, good. Yeah, piano's a complete package. It can do whatever you want. Come check it out. See what you think. Thanks for watching.